Hello there, I'm Angela. Let's take a look at how clefs work. Clefs allow us to notate pitch. A staff or stave is made up of 5 lines, and adding a clef allows us to understand where notes live on those lines and spaces. Without a clef, the staff has no meaning. When music was first notated, clefs were movable and could be placed on different lines to suit the range of the music. Over time, this settled into a few commonly used stationary clefs. In this video, we'll look at the most common ones: treble, bass, alto, and tenor. So why do we have so many clefs instead of just one? That would make it much easier, right? Well, because music spans a very wide range of notes. Different clefs shift where notes sit on the staff, helping us read high and low music clearly using the same 5 lines. Music uses the letters A through G, and then the pattern repeats. Because the same letters repeat, we add a number to help identify which note we mean. Clefs allow us to locate those exact notes on the staff. Clefs began as letter shapes. The treble or G clef curls around the second line of the staff. That line is G. Once we know G, we can count through the musical alphabet upwards, A, B, C, D, or downwards, G, F, E, D. When we run out of lines, we use ledger lines, short extensions of the staff. Using a ledger line, we arrive at middle C. The bass or F clef begins on the 4th line of the staff. This is F, and the 2 dots sit on either side of it. From F, we can count upwards through the musical alphabet, G, A, B, and then use a ledger line to reach middle C. This is the same C that we found earlier with our treble clef. The C clef, as the name suggests, shows us where C is. The center of the clef always points to middle C. Originally, the C clef could appear on different lines, but today we mostly see it in 2 positions, alto and tenor. In alto clef, middle C sits on the 3rd line of the staff. Once we know C, we count upwards, D, E, F, G. The tenor clef sits slightly higher on the staff, so middle C is now on the 4th line. Again, from C, we count up D, E, F, G. There are other clefs besides the ones we've looked at today. 2 common examples are octave clefs and the percussion clef. An octave clef is a regular clef with a small 8 above or below it, telling us to play 1 octave higher or lower. The percussion clef is used for unpitched instruments. Here the lines and spaces represent different instruments or sounds, not specific notes. So clefs help us understand where notes sit on the staff. Each one gives us a reference point for pitch. The treble clef shows us G, the bass clef shows us F, and the C clef shows us middle C, in either alto or tenor position. From one reference note, we can count forwards or backwards through the musical alphabet to find every other note. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to practice, check out my note naming quiz. You'll name notes in treble, bass, alto, and tenor clefs. It's a great way to reinforce how clefs work and build confidence reading across different staffs. See you soon. Bye-bye.